Hi folks, welcome to another stall13.com video. If this is your first Speck video, then you're going to want to back up to the beginning. You're going to want to go to the stall13.com website. That's www.stall13.com. You want to go to the stall13.com website. You'll see under the articles section, there's a letter talking about the tumors that gray horses have, and the one that Speck's been battling. He almost lost his eye with this tumor. I believe this is Speck's tumor number 5 video, I think. Okay, what we're going to do is we're going to apply the medicine. We've got this whole area healed up. The hair has grown back. It was bald that you'll see in some of the previous videos. Actually, what you may want to do if this is your first Speck video, I'd recommend that you don't watch this video right now. That you go back and go through the categories and find all of the Speck videos and watch them. And you could see how this is really coming along nicely. How this tumor is getting smaller and smaller. We're going to peel off a lot of this crustacean that's on here. It's dirt, it's horsehair, it's just, we've had a little bit of snow and a little bit of rain. And so what I'm doing is I'm just peeling as much of this debris off of here as I possibly can to expose this. This right here, what I'm doing is just a little uncomfortable for him, but we do have to expose some of this area to let it drain properly, also to allow for him to heal properly. So we're making a little bit of a mess so that we can fix a mess. There was a little bit of pus underneath that, and I'm basically just kind of scratching it and raking it. I'm holding on to him for him to be steady, but notice when I peeled this off here, see, look, we have a little bit of pus under here, and so we want to make sure that we expose this tumor, and we want to get it as clean as possible for the medicine, because that's what the whole point of this is. If you get a little bit of bleeding, which we're going to get here in just a second, that's okay. Now that I've kind of deburred this, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take some paper towel and just kind of gently wipe it and clean it off so that we get rid of as much of that dirt and debris as we can. See, look, that's even making this look a little better, a little more exposed. Okay, we're just going to kind of clean up our mess a little bit. Now it looks a little raw. You can see the indentation here of the tumor. Okay, now he's got a little sleepers. We're here, so we might as well take care of that little bit of sleeper in his eye. That seemed to bother him more than anything. What we're going to do now is we're going to get rid of this dirty glove, and we're going to put on a clean glove, and then we're going to apply that really caustic, very expensive sarcoid scar tissue proud flesh remover. I'm going to be off screen here for a second because this stuff is over $100 for this little jar. I know. So now I'm going to apply it. It's a little thicker than pancake syrup. I actually wish it was like peanut butter so that it would stay on there. Okay, now notice he's had this put on many, many times before. You want to be very careful working around a horse's eye. Notice I'm going really slow and I'm kind of pushing it upwards to the eye. You don't want to go down because if he moves his head, I could literally put this stuff in his eye and he would instantly be blinded, and there is no emergency first aid for me to help him with this tumor. Now, gray horses are indicative of tumors. If you don't know that, we'll be talking about some of this on the radio show on Sunday nights. Notice how very carefully I am. He's such a good boy. He's been doctored so much for this tumor. I'm also staying away from this hair that's growing back. So things are going quite well. We're going to start a new regime of probably putting this on every day, every once in a while. After about a week or two of this medicine, I do stop and allow his face to heal a little bit because of this stuff is so caustic, but it works so well. Okay, now we have that nice and coated. It's not runny. It's not drippy. Once again, like most procedures with horses, it would be great if someone was holding this horse. When you do doctor a horse, especially around the eyes, and this type of procedure, ladies and gentlemen, it's really best if you have somebody hold the horse. You really don't want to have him tied or in cross ties, and I just wanted to qualify this. We are kind of breaking a few safety rules here. This has been another Stall13.com video. Take care of yourself and your horses.